Hi everyone, thanks for checking out another InfoSec Hub video. Today we're going to do a quick video on the concept of a content delivery network. And CDNs are getting more and more popular, especially when you talk about companies that have customers all over the globe. And it's very easy to explain what it is. So let's say, for instance, that you have a SaaS application, like a software as a service application, a web application, and you build it on the original server. Of course, you start somewhere, and at a certain point, you hear that because the internet is big, the world is quite big. The further you as a client are removed from the server, the longer the response time and latency will be. So this will disrupt your reputation. It will disrupt the service even. So what can you do about this? You can copy from the original server to an edge server at the edge of your network, so to speak. In this case, we see that the original server is somewhere in India, just for this example. So we also want to serve Europe. So we make an exact copy of the original server and place it in Germany, Central Europe, or Poland, whatever it is, Central Europe, we have an exact copy of the original server. So every client that wants to connect to this server that is from Europe will not go to the original server, but will go to the edge server, where the response times are faster, and the service is just better to be handled. Also, it has to do with distribution of the number of requests, of course, because if all the requests worldwide go to the original server, you can do this with load balancing, but still that won't solve the issue of latency and long response times. So you see an edge server located in Europe, you see one in Asia, you see one in Australia, you see one in South America and in North America. And this way you can kind of span the whole globe with your service. There are also additional security features in a CDN. You can have local firewalls set up that cater to the region that that server is located at. So, for instance, we talked about GeoBlock, I think 2 years ago. If you want this edge server in North America to only serve the people in Canada and the United States, you can GeoBlock the rest of the world. So only people with an IP address from this region can go to this server, and no one from North Korea or from China or so can go there, because the customers that are from Asia, they will connect to the edge server that's located in Asia. Things like this. You also have additional features when it comes to cryptographic features like data in transit that can be encrypted. Let's say, for instance, you have different standards over the world, which is not really the case, but just for the example, you have a different kind of SSL certificate in North America than China, for instance. Maybe in China, the government wants to do some deep packet inspection and you need to have a different setup. And this is a requirement for you to operate in China. It could be the case. I hear that sometimes. Then you can adjust for only for that region your certificate. So it has benefits as well. So you can cater to the clients there, and you can cater to either the government or the rules and regulations that apply to that country specifically. So it does have some advantages, of course. Yeah, of course, big corporations like Google and Microsoft already use this for many years, but also companies that are expanding beyond Europe or Asia, they will make use of CDNs, content delivery network. It can also mean that on the original server, you still have all the PII of all your customers, and all the edge servers are basically only used for content. So website, video files, other types of files, you name it, purely the content. And the authentication of the user credentials can take place on the original server. For instance, in a region where the GDPR is maintained. So this could be a unique selling point as well to all your customers worldwide, that your data is in good hands. So you can play around with it and get the benefits from each country and all regions. So there's more to it than just response times. Hope this video was useful, and if so, subscribe to my channel. We hope to make new content very soon, but it will take me some time to set up my VMs, but I look forward to that. Wish you all a great week. Thanks for watching.